Now that the photo season has started, the sun's out and it's getting a little bit warmer, the days are longer, ideal time to get out and do some photography. We've got some garments that we've been saving up that we haven't photographed yet that we want to get out there and put on the web, and there's some very nice ones, things that we've had in the shop and they've tried and tested. That was before the lockdown, but we never got around to photographing them, and obviously we haven't been able to, so this is the first chance now we've got to actually air them, bring them out. So the first of them is a really important jacket of ours, the Sky Jacket. This is it in a nice spring colour. It's done in wool, and it's a lovely, lovely, lovely jacket. It's really quite wide and big and chunky, and it's a lovely thing on. Very, very stylish, very cosy, a lovely thing to wrap around, and ideal in this weather actually, you know, when it's cold. A beautiful wool jacket, so that'll photograph up very, very nicely. We've also done some lovely linen pieces, and this was one of the ones that we just had launched at the beginning of lockdown. It's called Ettrick top. It's a beautiful linen, lovely red colour, and it has this lovely feature of a beautiful lacy shoulder that looks really, really nice on. It's the sort of thing that you can just wear casually. It's lovely just with jeans, but you could dress it up, you know, wear something inside it as well. So it's a really, really nice style. It's quite a heavy linen actually, so it's quite a substantial garment even though it's quite little, and I think it's going to be very popular over the summer. Well, you know, making a little top like that, it just calls out for a cropped version of it, so we made a cropped version of it. And this one just comes to the, you know, just down to the bust. So it's a really, really lovely thing. And it just goes so nicely with the Sally dress. Look at that. It's just wonderful. So again, in the linen, come up in all sorts of colours. So I think that's going to be a really popular thing as well. So over lockdown we were busy. And this is a lovely little linen dress that we've made. We're calling it Fern. And it has a little sort of block top here. You notice that it doesn't have a collar on the neck, it's just an open neck shape, so very, very simple. And look at that, it's got this beautiful skirt. Now this one's quite a small one, probably we'll be making it up in sizes as well. I'd imagine that in lots of colours. It'd be lovely in yellow and red and orange, be a super thing. Lovely to wear in the summertime, and we're looking forward to that, you can imagine. Also during lockdown, in the spring last year, we did a lot of work on a children's collection, and we haven't pursued it at the moment, but one or two of the garments turned out to be things which would be really nice as adult dresses, and this one is a little dress called Pico. It's linen again. It's called Pico because it has these little Pico marks in the sleeve, in the chest here, that come over the sleeve, and it's also got little Pico marks down at the bottom. So it's a lovely little coordinated little linen top. Here it is just in our étoile yarn, just this sort of very, very cool cream colour. You can imagine it in lovely, lovely colours as well. So I think that's going to be a lovely thing to wear. Well, just surprising to know where your inspiration comes from when you're making things up. This is obviously a combination of things, because we already had the Pico work in our other garments, and combining that with the children's dress and then sizing it up. Surprising where things take you when you start working on new ideas. So we'll get these photographed, and you'll see them on the web sometime coming up soon.